Hello, traders, and welcome to a Tuesday, March 21st, 2017. Coming to you from Pattaya, Thailand. Cloudy skies. I think the sun's going to come out soon, though. But a little cool this morning. Kind of nice. It's currently 8:02 a.m. In Bangkok, Thailand time, and that'll be 2100 hours on Wall Street. Traders, great to be with you, and it's it's quite an unusual market, I have to say. We've seen some pretty crazy moves in the last 2 weeks in Forex, and it's even worse in options, and we're going to talk about that on Options Friday. But let's take a look at the news and see what's happened so far in the last 24 hours. So we had housing price index out of Australia, and then the RBA minutes came out, and also President Trump spoke today. Now, I did not have a chance to go see what he said, or I haven't seen any feedback on what he said. I haven't even seen what happened with the RBA, but we can take a look at the Aussie dollar down here, and we can see that apparently it wasn't that big of a deal because there's been no price action at all. So I guess whatever that had to say wasn't a big deal. So what's going on later in the day? We have a lot of pound data coming out today. That's our trade of the day, is going to be the pound. We do have a lot of data coming out. But before that, not a lot happening. We got a lot of low impact news events. And then we got CPI month on month, CPI year on year out of the pound, PPI month on month for February out of the pound. And then we got BOE Governor Carney speaks. That ought to be interesting. And keep an eye on that. Then we have FOMC Dudley speaking again. He's like on circuit this week, isn't he? Him and Evans have been just talking away. Later in the day, towards New York, we have core retail sales out of the CAD. And later in the day, we got global dairy trade price index. I can say that. I really can. And then we got FOMC George speaks today. So we do have quite a bit of stuff coming out, but really nothing out of the U.S., just a red book, and that doesn't do anything for the markets. So we have quite a full day today. Let's take a look at what we talked about yesterday. And we talked about the euro. This is the euro trade we had yesterday, right? This comes down, gave you your entry. You know, if you saw this, man, you will break even right above this. And unfortunately, it did come back down, and hopefully it got out here. If not, you could still be in this trade and redo it, right? So you can still take this trade. I'm not real excited about it right now. One thing is that if I've got this right, I don't need to go back and forth, but let's see what's going on with the dollar index is above that 101 level, and that's not good for the dollar. It's not good for our trading either, if we're trading dollar pairs, because that's showing dollar weakness, and we're looking at a dollar pair today, by the way. So yeah, I just saw that, by the way. Also, we have the S&P 500 was up 0.03%, not a big deal, and the Nasdaq was up 0.05%, not a big deal, and the S&P 500 VIX was up 0.53, which is a good deal. Showing us some volatility in the markets. However, the Nikkei is currently negative 0.75%, and it is currently trading. The oil index is up 0.15%. Now, if you're trading the euro dollar, right, you'd love to have a chart of the euro index and the dollar index side by side somewhere on your platforms or one of your screens, because this is going to show you what's weak and what's strong, right? So right now, it just looks like they're both just battling their heads together, and that's what we're seeing here in this price action right here. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye out. But this is triggering on up here. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't end up coming up here to that 1.0785 area. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Still on the radar, still looking. You know, we might be able to enter into a trade here. We'll take it. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you know, that dollar index below 101, below 100 is not healthy for us. Let's just take a look at commodities here. Brent crude and oil has really taken the hit, hasn't it? Yeah, down below my $50 mark, but I've been right for about 8 months now about oil, and it stayed above 50. It's taken a big hit. Okay, so the S&P futures is up 0.03%. The Nasdaq futures is up 0.06%. The Dow is down 0.04%. However, oil, Brent oil is at 51.83, and WTI is at 49. So that's come up. In fact, WTI oil is up 0.35%, and Brent oil is up 0.33%. I'm glad to see that it's going above that $50 level. That's a good sign for us traders. We want to see oil above 50. That just needs to stay above 50 and we'll be fine, okay? I know for those of you who are short in oil, that's not fun, but we want to see the oil stay above 50. And the banks are the ones that run oil. Understand, it has nothing to do with supply and demand. We got more oil we know what to do with. Oil is on big ships everywhere. They're storing it out at sea. They have so much oil. It's not about supply and demand. It's about the 5 largest banks in the world monitoring and running the price of oil. Okay, U.S. coffee is up today, 2.13%, my friends. Selling at 145.02 currently. All right, what's our trade of the day today? Trade of today is going to be the pound dollar. I just got to find it. There she goes. All right. So this is an interesting little bunny we have here today. So what we're looking at here, my friends, is we're looking at a trend line trade. This has an opportunity, and especially with the dollar weak, this has an opportunity that this can pull back up. Or it's going to break this trend line here, and it's just going to take off to the downside. If it takes off to the downside, we're doing great. We got a nice wide open space here, right? Nice wide open space. Then we're going to take profit at 1.2253. We're going to get in at 1.2357. So again, another 90 pip trade here if it works. My concern is it's not going to work that way. This is going to continue to rise, and we're going to end up here at resistance, and we'll have to get in at 1.2414. That's not a bad thing. 1.2414 is not a bad thing. We can do that. And then we're going to take it all the way back down to 1.2253. Now, remembering that we have support here, and it's going to bounce. So if you get in here, you want to make sure you got a stop in place before we get to this support here, which is currently our current entry that we're looking for. So it's, it's back and forth here a little bit, but it's not difficult. If you don't understand what I'm saying, please just rewind this and listen to what the trade plan is. If it comes back up, we're going to enter at 1.2414. We're going to take profit at 1.2253. Now we're looking for, hopefully, at London Open to take this down at 1.2357. We'll get out at 1.2253. If it comes up to the stop, which is 1.2214, we're going to short it, right? And we're going to take this back to the downside. All right. So that's what's going on with the pound dollar. I think it's a decent trade. We got some pound news coming out, so it's got some stuff to kick it along there, right? Some good stuff to kick it along there. What's going on pound yen? Pound yen. Wow. Yeah. It did it, right? Came back up here, came back down. Here was our entry. Even if you took it on this, boom, right? So what do you got here? Right? Decision, indecision, indecision, decision. Now, you wouldn't want to take this trade here, so you wouldn't have seen that. But, yeah, this worked. If you were patient, you put your stop in the right place and just took this to the downside, you ended your day if you're in the in the United States, and it's sideways for the last 8 hours or so, and you did a great job. And this was New York ending here, folks, and it just worked, right? Why? The pound is weak, the yen is strong. All right. Traders, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me at tradingwithbill.com. Thanks for your comments. A lot of great comments coming in. Thank you so much. I forgot the gentleman's name from Poland. Yes, we are excited about doing Options Friday. Traders, take care. Have a great trading day, and we will see you tomorrow. Traders, from Pattaya, Thailand, take care now. Bye-bye.